Hey, hey, hey. Hey, okay. Out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to No Label, the podcast here at Princessa's Art Gallery and Studios, here with Nelson.
Absolutely. We're at a tribute to intimacy with the star of the show, Miss Embroidery. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing good.
Doing good.
Thank you guys for coming.
Anytime.
Thank you for sitting down with us.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. This is an amazing art gallery out showcase. Did you envision, is this how it envisioned for you?
Actually, no, not at all. I was expecting like everything to be like on a canvas and like maybe in like one little section. And then when I came in here, I was like, oh my gosh, I was surprised myself. I said, everything is on metal frames. I said, and there's so many photos. I said, oh, that's a lot. I like it.
And the metal is an amazing touch. It just like makes everything pop.
Yes. It hits
choice.
like the lighting. As soon as you come in, you can see it like back and forth, kind of like a little hologram. It's really nice. I love it.
Absolutely. It reminds me of Belly, the photo in Belly, the movie with Nas, and he's sitting in the black woman is above him. It's that rich black, that rich black experience. It's like it's something that can't be faked.
Yes,
truly authentic.
And these are all like one of a kind. Like I haven't seen anybody or heard anybody do anything with metal frames too. So this is an exciting sight to see.
Absolutely. How long have you been in the modeling field?
I've been doing this for going on like a year and a half now.
Okay.
It's definitely progressed a lot faster than I expected, which I hope is a good thing. But I've been doing First Friday art gallery shows. I came to Princessa, and I was like, I wanted a little bit of a change. I want to do a little bit something bigger. We had a conversation for like the longest time. I was telling her a little bit about like my background, how I started modeling and the foundation. Just wanted to focus on my black beauty, my vulnerability, not being afraid to be outspoken and let everyone know it's okay to be comfortable in your own skin. And,
absolutely.
Whether if it's you're in the nude or if you don't got no hair or, a little bit of everything.
And it's bold. It's bold and it's authentic. When did you make the choice to cut your hair?
This? Ooh. So when I was younger, I was 8 years old and I was diagnosed with alopecia when I was a kid. So after that, just progressed over the years. I used to wear wigs a lot growing up. Didn't really like it, didn't really feel as comfortable as I do now. Once I came here to Buffalo for school, I said, you know what? I said, I've never been here. I said, I didn't want to take a trip out here and come check it out. I said, I'm just going to pack my bags and I'm just going to leave. Came here, I stopped wearing wigs. I said, it's a completely different person. And I said, I want to just be authentically me, kind of create my own little foundation. And I've been doing good so far.
I love that.
Thank you.
That's dope.
Did you notice yourself being received differently when you decided to not wear the wigs and fully own?
If anything, of course, I'm always self-conscious in my own mind, but to everyone else, they just like thought it was something like so amazing and so beautiful. And, I'm just getting into the comfortability of now I'm just officially bald out into the world. I'm just officially bald out into the world.
Oh.
No.
I'm sorry. Hey, okay.
You got a young star kind of join the podcast.
It was very exciting. Definitely a little nerve-wracking, but as I got a little bit more comfortable in the style of life that I wanted to live, it just came natural to me, and there was no need to wake up with hair products anymore and try to figure out how to style my hair. I said, I'm just getting up and I'm going.
Love that. I love that.
Now, have you heard of Yves prior to working with him?
Actually, no, I have
No?
not, and I hope he doesn't hear me. But I actually just heard of him from Princessa. When I was telling her like the foundation and everything I kind of wanted to focus on, she said that she had a photographer in mind. He wanted to focus on a project. Didn't really have the model, but been thinking about it for a very long time. She had set up an interview with me and him, and I had my small little suitcase that looked like a little portfolio with my other pictures from before. And when I met him, I told him I was very serious about the style of modeling I wanted to do. It's very near and dear to my heart, and I just want people to see it and not shy away from it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what was it about him? Because I know he said the energy was like, y'all clicked right away. So what was it about him that made you feel comfortable to work with him to do this type of photo shoot?
Definitely having Princessa tell me about him definitely brought up my reassurance. Seeing him and just hearing like his style of what he kind of wanted to focus on and what he already had worked on prior. He had some of his work in the studio, which is great. So I kind of got a little sneak peek of what he kind of focused on. And I guess I'm a giggler, so I'm always giggling, I'm always laughing. And he said that he just found my energy, and I just loved his energy back. And he told me this setup of how we wanted to make the photo shoots. He said it's going to be very comfortable. He said you'll have everything you need, but if you need anything else, just let me know. So that felt a little reassurance of me just being more comfortable in this space and going on with this project.
Absolutely, absolutely. Outside of modeling, what are your other mediums of expressing your creativity?
I work at Catalyst Fitness. I'm one of the sales girls. I'm always working out and just trying to keep in shape. And when I was just coming off of an injury, working at the gym was definitely my safe haven. Doing some PT, I was coming to work in my walker and my cane, and some members actually kind of still remember me coming in, and they're always stopping me, and they're like, I remember, when you were coming in and you were injured, and now you've just blossomed. And it's just that whole transition. It happened so fast, but just that whole transition of just people seeing me and me not even being from here, and them just seeing this one girl that, she probably had a hard time with some stuff, but now she's persevering and she's making something happen.
Absolutely. And you mentioned you're from Binghamton. We spoke earlier.
Yes.
How did Buffalo receive you when you first got here? How did you enjoy it?
It was very fun. I went to Buff State. I studied dance, and I took literally every single dance class they had. If it was like in the studio, history class, I just wanted to get my body moving. Growing up, I was an asthma kid. Any physical activity would result me in an asthma attack, which was horrible.
That's well.
But just over the years, just doing a little bit of dance, coming here and seeing the broad spectrum of what Buffalo has to offer for all these artists, it just kind of built up my creativity.
Absolutely. What would you say is your favorite part of Buffalo?
All the art people.
We do have an incredible art scene.
We do.
I'm glad you said that. I thought you were going to say the food. Everybody's going to say the
wait.
food.
I mean, I love food. Wait a minute. But yes, when I first came here, I didn't know anything about Buffalo, and I hear during the summer they have like festivals. They do like porch fests. They got the First Friday Art Gallery shows, and now I'm getting into modeling now, and I'm seeing a lot more of the modeling world, and just so many things. You like once you're in it, it opens up so much more.
That's great. That's great.
What's your favorite piece out of all of these that you did?
Oh,
because it was how many photo shoots? 5 or 6?
It was like I think it came out to 6. Some of them we tried to like double up some like paint or just some flowers and stuff. But my favorite is the ones with like the cheetah print scarf that's just over my face. And we added like a chair to incorporate within the shoot. It's like very like animal instinct. It's like protecting, but like standing my ground, which is what I really like about that.
Okay. And some of the paintings you have the makeup. About how long did it take for the whole wardrobe get up?
So the full body paint that took about like 3.5 hours. And I was just coming off of work, and I had to stand for like 3 extra hours, and I was like, I can do this. But the artist, she made it so comfortable for me, and we were watching a documentary, just something to entertain us and some snacks, and we were just having a ball and had a nice little heater because the paint was very cold. But it was so much fun. I would love to do it again.
Absolutely. In terms of your art, we spoke to Eve, and we mentioned the art. A lot of times with creativity, there comes sacrifice.
Yes.
What can you say? How has what sacrifices have you made in order to fully express yourself?
I would definitely say just based off of like just this style of the shoot, it being based off like a nude shoot was definitely more strong and more powerful. I definitely knew I was gonna have a lot of people turning heads and talking under their breath and stuff, and making up their own ideas of what they think art is. But art is very subjective. Me being a dancer and a model, my art is my body, and I tell my art through my stories of life, my different creativities, and it just bounces back off. And to me, every time I come here, I'm always asked, well, how do you feel? Everything being up, and aren't you nervous? And I'm just a big old smile. I'm like, I love it. I'm like, I love all this one, and I love that one, and the one over there in the corner, and it just makes me proud. It just makes me proud.
Absolutely, love that. It's like full ownership of like, we doing this. That's fire. So, your time in the recovering from your accident, were there any doubts on coming back, or just like how you wanted to represent yourself?
Yes, so it definitely took a back burner for me. I had to kind of start from scratch with a lot of things. Like I mentioned, when I was coming to work in my walker and my cane, I could barely walk. I was walking down the street, getting off the bus, and it took me 20 minutes to get down a 5-minute walk road. And it was like the little challenges, like me just stepping into the bathtub. I couldn't pick my leg up. Trying to get up and down the stairs took me almost 5 minutes just to get up and down the stairs. It was a huge mental challenge for me. I just wanted that mindset of, I don't want to be stuck in this situation. I need to push myself. And maybe in little by little ways that I push myself, but those little ways progress into bigger ways. And it got me here, and I'm still walking on my 2 legs, and
love it.
Got the Lord by my side.
Absolutely.
So what are you looking forward to next for 2025 as far as creative projects?
Ooh, watch out, folks! I'm coming. No, I'm definitely just excited to reach out to more artists, connect, and maybe collaborate on a whole different project. My foundation isn't just like nude photo shoots. I do so many different things, and I just want to see all these different people and work with them and help each other out, and we get a great foundation together.
Absolutely. And if you had any advice to someone who was maybe going through a hard time and they want to get to express themselves, what would you say?
I would definitely say you're not alone. There's so many things you may not know about. Sometimes just saying a little bit helps go a long way. For example, me being at the gym, any people that I see, if I'm ever out on the floor working out, I was like, hey, you can come over, say hi if you want to ask me to join you on your workout or join me on mine, and we just talk and have a conversation. That's the fresh start. It just starts out with a small conversation, and it branches into so many bigger things. And I've met so many people and just had so many connections just from being more open and not being scared anymore, and just letting out my vulnerability but standing my ground at the same time.
Absolutely. There's power in it.
Thank you.
There's power in it. We appreciate you. How can people find you or get in contact with you if they want you to model for the...
Oh, yes. I'm on Instagram, EM_Pearl_Moonstone. My full modeling page, my work that I did, and continuous work to come. And then you'll probably see me or have seen me doing some runway work too as well. So getting back into that as well.
No.
Sounds great.
We appreciate you again for sitting down with us.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
LA with the pod, we out.
Peace.
Yo, Nelson's talking voice is hilarious.
I make myself laugh.
How can people find you?